Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, good morning, students.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
How are you today?
I am fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay, so today we are going to continue our lesson, and it's about future tenses. Well, actually, yes, last week we studied already about future tenses, but due to some reasons, technical problems, so today we're gonna repeat it again. Right, so future tenses. Well, actually, there are several future tenses that we are going to study today, but today it's only one future tense, okay? So, which is simple future tense. So, the learning objective of this topic is okay? At the end of the lesson, students are able to identify the social function and structure of future tenses. And number two, you will be able to analyze a sentence using the future tenses. And then the third, you will be able to differentiate the use of future tenses. And the last but not the least, you will be able to use future tenses in a complete sentence correctly. Okay, now let's continue. Okay, so here are some examples. Okay, Budi will take public speaking class tomorrow. Right, Budi will take public speaking class tomorrow. Do you think it's a simple future tense or not? Is it future simple future tense or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
okay. So how could you tell it's future simple future tense? How do you know? Dari mana kamu tahu kalau ini adalah simple future tense?
Will, sir. Will, sir.
How? Yeah, that's right. Will. It's using will here, okay? And then look at the adverb of time. The time here, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. The action happened already or not? Or done already or not? Pekerjaannya itu sudah dilakukan apa belum?
Belum.
Okay, not yet. Okay, not yet. But it will be done. It will be conducted next in the future. Okay, in the future. Okay, and then the second is the President of Indonesia, Mr. Joko Widodo, will visit Irian Jaya tomorrow. Okay, is it future, simple future tense or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do you know it's a future
Yes, sir.
tense? How do you know it's a future tense?
Tomorrow, sir.
Okay, using adverb of time here,
Tomorrow.
using tomorrow. Keterangan waktunya tomorrow. Okay, what else? What else? Anything else? Ada lagi? Indicating that this sentence is simple future tense. What else? Using will, right? Using will. Okay, good. Next, the third sentence. They will take school examination next month. They will take school examination next month. Okay, this is an examination, right? The picture. Okay, so is it simple future tense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, it's simple future tense. What is the adverb of time here?
Will end next month.
Okay, the adverb of
Next month.
time, keterangan
Will
waktunya
end
di
next
sini
month.
adalah next month. Ya, okay, next month. Okay, right. And then also here using will. Okay, will.
Will.
Yeah, the question is the modal or the helping verb here. Is it only will? When we are talking about simple future tense, is it the only will can be used as the modal there or not? Or do you find other modals Modal yang lain ada nggak kira-kira selain will?
Yes, sir.
What is that? Do you find any other modal except will used in simple future tense? Selain will, ada nggak yang digunakan dalam simple future tense? Yes. What is that? Shall. Okay, shall ya. Shall. Yeah, but we will study about how to use shall later on, okay? So, I hope you understand. Right, this sentence in positive, negative, or interrogative?
Positive.
Positive, sir.
All right, this is in positive tense. Very good, yeah.
Content.
The next is, next slide. Okay. Right, this is the simple future tense used when in X. All right, so now, when we're talking about simple future tense, when do we use simple future? What is the meaning of the sentence when we are using simple future tense? Yeah, this one on the above of the the above of the slide, you can see that the simple future tense is used when an action is pekerjaan, kegiatan, right? When an action is promised or thought to occur in the future, occur even happen, yeah. When the action is thought, yeah, is planned in the future to be conducted or to occur, terjadi, ya. The action happen in the future. Okay? Not in the past, not now, but later on in the future. Okay? Okay, here is the pattern of future tense. Look at this one. Budi will take English class tomorrow. Right, okay. Now, the pattern is Budi. What is Budi here? Budi as a subject here. Okay, subject. Budi is a subject. And then will, okay. And then after Budi or after subject, it's followed by will. Or you can say shall or will, ya, depend on the subject, ya. Depends on the subject, tergantung subjeknya, ya. Budi, can you say Budi shall here? Can you say Budi shall take English class tomorrow? Can you say shall here? No, you cannot. Okay, so that's why we use will here. Okay, so after will, it's followed by take. What is it take here? What kind of verb? Verb 1, verb 2, or verb 3? Right, this is basic verb, right? It's a verb 1 or basic verb. Kata kerja dasar, right? Right, and then after verb, it's followed by an object, okay? And then object, you can put the adverb of time, keterangan waktu. So the time that indicating the action will occur in the future. So like tomorrow, next month, next week, next year, in 2 days. That time indicating a future time, okay? So subject, Budi is a subject, and after Budi is followed by will, or yes, can be shall or will, yeah, but here is will. And then after will is followed by verb. It's verb 1. And then English class is object. Right, so next. So how about the negative structure or the negative patterns? The negative pattern is, right, so Budi will, okay, what is the difference between the affirmative and negative here? It's a very simple, okay, you just put not here. When do you put not? After subject or after will? After modal or will here, okay? So the sentence becomes, Budi will not take English class tomorrow. Do you need to change the verb or not? Should we change the verb?
No, sir.
No, yeah, we don't need to change the verb. We still use the basic verb or a verb one, okay? So Budi is a subject, and then will, we don't use shall here because of the subject not compatible. Yeah, the subject is not compatible, nggak cocok ya. Shall is not compatible with the subject, Budi. Yeah. So when can we use shall then? When can we use shall? When the subject is we and I, right? I shall or we shall not take English class tomorrow. Okay, it's only I and we. Okay, and then after modal is followed by not. Okay, and then the verb, we do not change the verb. The verb is still the basic verb or the verb one here. Take. We don't say taking or taken, right? We don't use taken or taking here. Yeah, it's still a basic verb. And then after that is English class, is object, and then the verb of time is tomorrow is verb of time. You got it, guys? Understand? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you have any problem? No? Okay, feel free to ask question if you have, okay? So we continue to the next. Now the structure of interrogative, yeah, when the sentence is in interrogative, okay? So how do we form the sentence, or how do we construct the sentence in interrogative? Right, it's a bit different, okay? So before in negative and affirmative or positive sentence, the subject is placed in the beginning of the sentence. Budi. Supposed to be here before in affirmative or positive or negative. But in interrogative, the model, yeah, the model we bring to the front, to the beginning of the sentence. Will or shall, okay? Shall. If you put I here, then you can shall I or shall we, okay? Will Budi take English class tomorrow? So will, and then after will is followed by subject. Okay, this is subject, Budi is a subject. And then after that, take is a verb. We don't need to change the verb. The verb is still verb one or a basic verb. Without to, without ing. We cannot say will Budi to take or will Budi taking. No, cannot. Right? Because we use only a basic verb here. Or kata kerja dasar ya. Kata kerja dasar. Will Budi take English? English class is object, and then tomorrow is time, future time. Okay, very easy, right? Okay, now next is, okay, what is this? Okay, so now the structure. So kind of question, sometimes you can ask someone with interrogative question, interrogative question, the answer does not need a long answer. It's a short answer. Yes, no answer. Yes, I do. Yes, I will. No, I will not. Okay. But here when you use WH question, WH questions. What is WH question? W, why, when, where, what, who. That is W. And then H is how. So we call it WH questions. It means that the question need long answers, right? So how do we form this sentence when we are using WH question? Okay, here's an example. When will Budi take English class? When? Okay. First is question word. Yeah, question. This is also question word. Yeah, question word when, and after question word, it's followed by modal, not subject. Yeah, when Budi will, no, but when will Budi. So will or the modal should be before subject and after question word. And after that, it's followed by subject, Budi. And after subject is followed by verb one. And then English class is an object. When will Budi take English class? The answer is Budi will take English class tomorrow, right? So how about if I change when become where? Where? Okay, that will be where will Budi take English class? Where? Okay. Or when's done already? Where? Done already? What about what? What will Budi take tomorrow? All right. So because the answer is English class, then you have to say, what will Budi take tomorrow? The answer is Budi will take English class tomorrow. Okay. The point is question word, and after question word, it's followed by will. Will is modal, and then subject, and then verb one or basic verb, and then object. Well, any problem? No? Okay. Next. Okay. So now, will and shall. Okay, I'm gonna give you a short dialogue here. Okay, let's have a party. And then the girl say, oh, that is a great idea. We will invite lots of people. Okay, in this conversation, okay, we talked about that already last week. Okay, in this conversation, we find also a simple future tense. Which sentence is indicating simple future tense? We will invite lots of people. Okay. How about if we change, we will invite lots of people to be negative? Hello?
We will not invite lots of
We
people.
will not invite
People.
people.
All right, that's right. We will not. Okay, we will, you can shorten it. You can make it shorter. Bisa dipendekkan, bisa disingkat menjadi will ya. Will invite lots of people. Very good. What about interrogative? Can you do that in interrogative?
Will we invite
Will
lots
we
of people?
invite lots of people?
That's right. Will we invite lots of people? What about question word?
When will we
When will
invite lots of people?
Okay.
when
When will
will
we invite lots of people? Okay. When we have and the answer is when we have a party, right? Okay. All right. Next, continue. Very good. Okay. Now, will and shall. Okay. What is the difference between will and shall? Oh, when do we use will and shall? We use will, or you can shorten it become I'll. I will become I'll. Okay. When we have just decided to do something, or when we say I will do something, yeah, we announce our decision. For example, like, oh, I left the door open, I'll go and shut it. I mean, you decided in your mind, right? I will go and shut it. Okay. You decide to do something. Okay. All right, so the next other conversation is, what would you like to drink? I will have orange juice, please. Okay, this one also, which one is the simple future tense? This sentence or this sentence? This sentence, I will have orange juice. Can you make it to be? Can you make it to be a question word or WH question? Using WH question, I will have orange juice, please. I will have orange juice. Can you change it to be question word or WH questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
What will you have? Orange juice?
What will you have? Okay, what will you have? Yeah, enough. What will you have? Oh, I will have orange juice. Okay, very good. Right. Next. Okay. And then also we often use I will in this situation. Okay. For example, yeah, that book looks heavy. I will help you with it. Okay. So it means when you are offering someone or when you are offering to do something, I mean you offer, menawarkan seseorang, ya, menawarkan kepada seseorang untuk membantu seseorang atau sesuatu, suatu pekerjaan kepada seseorang. Okay, for example, like that box looks heavy, I will help you with it. Right? That box looks heavy, I will help you with it. Okay, so when you see your friend is carrying something and then it looks very heavy, berat banget ya, and then he needs help, then you can say, I will help you with it. Okay. Right. So the next is agreeing to do something. Ya, when you agree to do something. Jadi setuju untuk melakukan sesuatu ya. Can you give Tom this book? Sure, I will give it to him when I see him this afternoon. So it means you agree. Yeah, when someone asks you to do that and then you agree, okay, I will give it to him when I see him this afternoon. Right. Okay, and then we often, I will in this situation, or we often use I will in this situation also. Okay, it means you are promising to, when you promise someone or you promise to do something. Okay, example like, thanks for lending me the money, I will pay you back on Friday. I will pay you back on Friday. It means you promise to do something. What you want to do? Okay, it means you will pay. You promise to pay. Okay, right. So the next is we use shall mostly in the question. Now, how about shall? How about shall? When do we use shall? Okay, we use shall mostly in the question. Like example, shall I or shall we? So the subject is I and we. So shall is only used when the subject is I and we. Okay. Okay, for example, like, shall I open the window? It means, do you want me to open it? To open the window, okay? So you can say, shall I? Okay, I have got no money. What shall I do? Okay, now also you ask someone, okay, or you can ask a suggestion. Ask someone to do. What shall I do? What do you suggest? It means you are giving, what do you suggest? Okay, I've got no money. What shall I do? What shall I do? So using shall here, when you are using shall, what shall I do? It means, what do you suggest? Okay. Next is, shall we go? Just a minute, I'm not ready yet. So also here the subject is we. Okay, shall we go? Just a minute, I'm not ready yet. Or here another one, where shall we have lunch? Let's go tomorrow. Okay, this is also asking for someone's suggestion. Where shall we have lunch? Let's go to Marino's. So the point is, shall, it is very common when we ask someone, yeah, to do something or to ask for suggestion. Yes, like this one. And the subject, we use shall when the subject is I and we. Okay, now compare shall and I. Okay, let's compare that. For example, like, shall I shut the door? Do you want me to shut it? Will you shut the door? It means I want you to shut it. So that is a different. When you say, shall I shut the door? It means, do you want me to shut the door? But when you say, will you shut the door? It means I want you to shut the door, to close the door. All right, normally we use shall only with I and we. So you can say, I shall or I will, or we shall or will. We will or will. Okay. I shall be late this evening, or I will be. Okay. We shall probably go to France in June, or we will probably go. So this is the difference. I hope you understand the difference of using shall and will here. Okay. The next is, in speaking English or in spoken English, we normally use I will and we will, or it can be contracted I'll or will. For example, like, will probably go to France. The negative of shall is shall not, or we can say shan't. Shan't. Okay, I shan't be here tomorrow. It means I won't be here tomorrow. You got it? Maybe too fast. Okay, we are running out of time. I have to make it a bit quick. We do not normally use shall. So be careful. We do not use shall when the subject is he, she, it, you, or they. Yeah. For example, like she will be very angry. You cannot say she shall not, she shall be angry. Cannot. Yeah. Because shall only can be used when the subject is we and I. All right. So, well, students, we will continue again this lesson in the next meeting. If you still have question, feel free to share or to ask. Actually, I have exercises here, but because of the time, we cannot do that. Maybe we can do that in other time or next week. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you for joining us in this class or in this meeting. Don't forget to read again. Okay, so we gotta close our lesson today by reciting Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Salam.
wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.